What is up, boys, and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be doing our bullish breakdown on none other than OSCR Health. Now, this company is up over 50% following their earnings just about 3 weeks ago, and this company looks like there is no sign of stopping soon. Now, I am going to go ahead and break down the chart in full. I'm going to also show you guys my full position within OSCR Health. In today's video, we will not be hitting on the financials, as I do just want to give you guys a quick breakdown. But if you guys are wondering about the financials behind OSCR Health, I will link that right here if you guys want to check that out. Also in the description down below. I have multiple videos posted about their financials, so go check that out there. Now, if you guys are new here, I've been talking about OSCR Health since the beginning of this year. We have been sitting on about 1,000 shares now for over 6 months, and this is finally starting to pay off. We can see OSCR Health being up around 30% from our entry already, and with our targets north of around 300% in total gains, this breakdown is going to get electric. Now, before we do jump into this video, make sure you guys do like and subscribe, as it really does help out grow this amazing community that we already have. Now, make sure you guys also do leave a comment letting me know how many shares of OSCR Health you have or how many shares of OSCR Health you're looking to pick up. Now, also, please check out our Discord linked in bio. This is a free Discord with over 1,000 members. We're going to be playing the new IPOs next week. We are also playing other penny stocks and meme stocks in our free chat. And then we also have our in-depth long-term and option breakdowns in our premium chat. Please check that out. It's 100% free. It's a great opportunity at the bare minimum. Now, jumping over to the chart here, you guys can see on the 1 hour time frame, of course, looking at OSCR Health, since earnings on August 25th, we have rallied over 48% back to highs. Those lows came in at around $13.12, all the way back up to highs, which we have just seen at around $19.31. Now, the stock is up around 3.5% today, and we are looking amazing in this nice little gap. As you guys can see, there is a gap fill right here from $18.18 all the way up to $20.45. So I am expecting that range to get filled as soon as possible. Now, from there, I am looking for a retest right here. I think we are going to retest this zone, retesting through this gap, and then from there moving up to around 23.84. Now, there is another thing that can happen, but I think this would extend us a little too much. We could honestly run all the way up to around 22.77 or 23.84 and then back down to the top of this gap fill and then on from there. So that would look like something like this, where we continue on past this, go up, retest this, and then inevitably continue higher. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think the plan that we have outlined looks great. Now, going ahead and jumping on the daily time frame here, you guys can see exactly what this outline looks like. It looks like we're going to get a strong jump, bounce, jump again, all the way up to those prior highs. Now, once we are at those prior highs, we are going to see some good resistance, probably bringing us back down to around $20 to $21. From there, we will go ahead and inevitably break 30 or 23.84. Once that level is broken, that is the big level here highlighted in that red. Once this is broken, guys, this breakout is going to get explosive. Once we break that, I guarantee that we will see $37 and $45 within 6 months. I can almost guarantee that the speed that this stock will accelerate will be beyond your belief. I remember when we were in HIMS at $15, and then 3 months later, HIMS was $72. Then HIMS dipped again back to 25, and then 2 months later, we were back at 65. So this stock is going to get absolutely parabolic, and I cannot wait to see this thing take off. But being up around 50% in the last 3 weeks is no slouch, and being up around 198% to our third wave target of around $45.19 is also no slouch, and I expect that to come by the end of next year. Now, I can also see a world where we do break through $23.84 by the end of this year, and we move all the way up to around $32 to $37 by the end of this year. Like I said, things can accelerate very quickly once we do break above that level. Now, I'm not saying I believe that's going to happen this year. I do think that we can see around $26 to $27 on the high end this year, but I do think that by the end of next year, we will see $37 and $45 being hit. And I do think that we may even be working our way down into our fourth wave move for our fifth wave extension, which we will talk about here. Now, I do want to break down this whole entire move for you guys. Like I said, we have a target at $45, and that fifth wave is up at $64.51, which, by the way, is a 339% increase from our entry. And from today's prices, that is still about a 242% gain. So it is still an amazing buy right now. And I still think that OSCR is undervalued by over $20 currently. Now, taking a look, obviously we have this nice cup and handle. It looks amazing. This is probably the best cup and handle I've ever seen in the market. I mean, take a look at this. This is insane. This thing looks so primed and ready for another leg up. It's just insane. And now from here, we are expecting our third wave move, taking us up to around $37. From there, pulling back into our fourth wave and back to our fifth wave micro move. This is one move in whole, which is going to lead to a bigger move. So this is going to be our third wave move to the top at $45.19. Much like I said, up around 200%. Now, from there, we are expecting a small pullback back to around $32 to $28. There is a world where we do hold above 37, but that is, with a bit of wishful thinking, but I do think that we will pull back to around $32 to $28 with our ABC correction move there, and then finishing it out with our fifth wave move, which will have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Elliott wave theory micro move. So we'll move all the way up above around 45, retest that with our fourth wave move, and then that fifth wave move will take us up to our final target, which, like I said, is up around 350%, and that is at around $64.45. Guys, this looks magnificent. I cannot wait to see how this thing plays out. Guys, I totally forgot at the beginning of the video, they are talking about extending ACA subsidizing. Now, this is basically what Oscar's business is revolving around currently. They're looking to switch to an ICHRA plan, but for now, this ACA subsidizing extension looks amazing. If ACA subsidizing is to get extended, OSCR Health will jump 10+% on the day of that announcement, and I guarantee that the stock is up over 20% within that week. Now, that is a very, 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 very important catalyst for the stock, so please be on the lookout for an extension in ACA subsidizing. Now, really quickly taking a look at my positions within OSCR Health, we own shares in our taxable and Roth IRA. So taking a look here, you guys can see we saw that high at around $19.30, currently sitting at around $18.91. But scrolling down here, I have around 750 shares of OSCR Health at an average cost of around $15.30. Now, we're up around $2,700 on our shares so far, or around 23%. So we're looking absolutely amazing here. But like I said, we have targets over 300%. So this could get insane. Now, my market value is around $14,200 right now, but when we add the $4,700 that is in the Roth IRA and OSCR Health, you guys can see that these added 250 shares brings us to a total of around 1,000 shares in total, and our average price on all 1,000 shares is roughly around $15.60. Now, I am also up around 17% on these shares, or around $703, so it is looking really, really great over here as well, but I cannot wait for this stock to continue to play out. It looks absolutely amazing. I have been on this name for over a year now, and it is just so rewarding to see the stock finally playing out, and also seeing our Discord members make a bag. I'm going to show you guys a few examples right here of some of our members making an absolute bag with this stock. Now, I am going to zoom in for you guys here, but taking a look, you guys can see my boy is up around 27%. All of these holdings are going to be mainly OSCR Health. Right there, looking absolutely amazing. You can see right here another 14% gain right there. And then my boy George, up around 20% on 3-month time frame, looking amazing after OSCR Health finally got its run. And like I said, it hasn't even started, so I cannot wait to see the growth coming over time. But continue to play this name with us, continue to like and subscribe to our videos, continue to follow us on Discord, where we are talking every single day about our favorite stocks, much like Oscar. So I'd really encourage you guys to join up on our community. Like I said, leave a like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you all in the next video.